Hello, MonstersAbound, and welcome back to Total War Troy and the 16th part of my Odysseus campaign. Last time we barely fended off Hector. Holy balls, that was hard. That's what she said. But yeah, that was quite tricky. That was pretty tricky, and we barely survived that engagement. It was close, and I only won because the AI was on the defensive, and so it wasn't charging me. And also, I had them outnumbered. That was the only reason I won. Because I know people have been saying, oh, well, missile units are overpowered. And it's like, not against what the fuck Hector threw at me. I mean, yes, I managed to whittle down a few units, but that cost me most of my javelins. And at that point, I'm like, well, they've still got more units, and I don't have any more javelins. So that was terrifying. If they've got more stacks like that, it's going to be... Christ. I'm going to need to throw more numbers at them. Holy shit. Now, fortunately, we've got Sparta now around to help us, which is just as well. They finished off dealing with Crete down here. They Noxus declared war on us, but then Sparta just came and just rolled over them, so that's good. I'm hoping we finally got some assistance, because God knows we've been desperately defending these islands for quite a while. Meanwhile, we've actually also been having to fend off forces in Greece, and I've seen a few people sort of comment on this, and it's the Trojans seem to be stronger than the Greeks, and so that leads to the Trojans actually invading Greece. And it seems to come down to the fact that the Greeks have more enemies, and the Trojans just seem to have stronger units. So this is fine. I mean, one of the major issues is I can't even use my spies. I'm wondering whether I bring Phil up here, and then maybe he can start trying to whittle down the units before they leave Turkey or Asia Minor. But because by the time they land, they generally land right on the settlement and then attack me, and there's not much I can do about that, which is a bit of a pain. We are recruiting some Harpy Fiends. Harpy Fiends are pretty good, so we're trying to get some of those. Our reinforced skirmish chariots seemed to fare fairly well. Our renowned armoured slingers did well. Our warriors of Ithaca, not so much. They did their best, but against the incredibly potent Hector's Chosen, there was just nothing we could do. I think Hector's Chosen have to be earmarked for javelining, because otherwise I just don't know what I can do about them. We've got Aeneas heading down here. Now, Naxos has defences, so it's got a big garrison, it's got walls as well, and Paros has some defences as well. So if they do come down here, I'm fairly confident we can do something about that. If not, I'm going to bring Phil down here, and then he can jump them. I'm hoping he doesn't go for Manoa, because I need to build a friggin' Minotaur building there, and I can't do that if they keep sodding taking the settlement. Guaranteed that's where they're going. So we're mopping up what remains of... Oh, hello. Oh, we're going to come and... Are we going to come and help you? I think we are. This is a walled settlement as well, isn't it? Okay. Okay, so we've got Leo here helping out a couple of units of Sparta. Well, these are Achilles forces. Okay, let's fight this one, because this could be interesting. So we're going to help Achilles, or at least Achilles forces, conquer this little settlement here, which has been causing us some issues. Because the sooner we mop up the centre of Greece, the sooner we can let them concentrate on dealing with the Trojans, which of course is our ultimate victory condition. Also, it'll take some of the heat off us. So here's Leo leading his forces, Lino even, shall I say. That's it. No, it's sometimes difficult to remember your names. Anywho, apparently our warriors are attacking the gates. That's not our warriors. That is some reinforcements taking on this gate over here. They got some Myrmidon swordsmen. Very, very quickly. And so they're going to be moving inside the city. Over there, they've got a general. This guy over here, a veteran. And more reinforcements from Achilles' forces are arriving on the battlefield. There's another fighter, Ravager, over there. And our forces approaching this gate, which is undefended. But, of course, they do have the towers, which will be shooting at us. It's a very murky day to be having a siege, isn't it? So we've got our giant vanguard, and we've also got our Cyclops. And they're going to be charging towards the gate and kicking it over. I mean, are they taking a bit of fire? A little bit of fire. Fine. Mr. Cyclops wading across the water there. He's got no trousers on, so I bet that was cold. On the other hand, obviously, you know, won't have wet trousers now, will he? So, swings and roundabouts. Giant vanguard close behind. He's taking a little bit. He's taking a couple of arrows to the shoulder there, but he's fine. And he's going to go and bop the gate in. Does he have a bald patch? No, it's just the back of his hat. So taking a little bit of fire. You can see a couple of giants dead on the ground there, but that gate is taking an absolute beating. Absolute beating. Enemy forces are moving to try and intercept us, but, I mean, compared to what we have waiting outside the city, there's Lion-O. We should have no trouble getting that. Just those towers just taking a little bit of a toll on our forces, but it should be no. We should be able to weather that fine. It should be no problem. They can see the gate going down very, very quickly. 95, 96, 98, 99, and we're in. We're into the city. They've got a couple of units. They've got some bowmen here. Yeah, just a few bowmen. And some shielded spearmen. But otherwise, it looks like Achilles' forces getting inside the city here. They're slowly overwhelming the defenders. Most of the fighting seems to be going on over here, where two of the enemy generals are going at it toe-to-toe. And there's also some renowned club warriors fighting is fierce, but it's also drawing a lot of the enemy army off so we can do our thing. So there's Cyclops charging through. Missed. Never mind. Good attempt. You managed. I mean, you're just literally knocking people over. Just knocking people to the ground. With some giants coming in behind. Giants just coming in behind. Fine. Perfect. Perfect. That looks great. Okay, there we go. So our giants are smashing through these spearmen. Obviously, spearmen are anti-large, but our giants are, well, anti-everything. Although they have taken quite a bit a beating from the arrow tower. Slinger's taking an absolute battering. It shouldn't take too long to... Leo, are you actually going to stab anyone? Or are you just looking? He's just looking. He missed his chance. Never mind. Charging up the hill towards the city centre. And there's another unit of shielded spearmen holding the line in the wrong direction. It's just like, oh shit. Oops. That guy did not expect to get a bunch of sword skirmishers to charge him in the flank. Oh well, never mind. And our javelins... concentrating fire to take out these bowmen. Look at those piddly little missiles they're shooting at us. To hell with that. Real men throw javelins. Lovely stuff. I got some more bowmen up on the hill there. And Leo has spotted the enemy general, and I'm like, I can take him. I'm a vanquisher. Come here. Come here, come on. Yeah, at it. And there we go. So we are now... I've divine challenged him. I'm like, bring it. And we have a look at our stats. So I think... I mean, we're fairly close. We've got more damage, but... otherwise, stats fairly similar. Does he have more armour? He does slightly more armour. That's fine. We're trying to break through these spearmen. They are holding the line quite well at the moment, despite the fact they were pointing in the wrong direction to start off with. We've got some allies in here helping out. We've got some pelagic Thessalians There we go. They are experts in flanking. Excellent charge. Two-handed spear infantry. Very, very nice. Looks like Achilles' forces are breaking through. I mean, you've sold your lives dearly here, lads, and good job, but I feel like we're probably going to do most of the work by taking the city centre. We seem to be actually losing this duel. Leo is, I mean, he's only got a teeny little shield.
I burn like Apollo. I'll sort it.
But apparently,
Strike.
it's like, ah! There we go. Aristea has popped. We got Frenzy, so we attack faster and do more damage, but still, we're not winning this fight. Leo, what's going on, buddy? We've managed to break through the spearmen finally, and a huge blob of our infantry now heading for the city centre, and the last few defenders, but it looks like spear-fighting Myrmidons coming in from the rear. And with our forces coming in from the fronts, these bowmen get turned into a delicious meaty sandwich. And the city now belongs to us, and that's one less problem for us to deal with.
The enemy has lost a victory point.
Okay, well that's one less settlement. To draw our allies' attention away. So let's... Lives as barter. Oh, that's going to upset him, is it? But we can spill their blood, and that's going to cheer him right up. What is his motivation right now? Can we see? No. Okay, let's take the motivation, just in case. I can't remember what motivation he was at. It's a bit silly that you can't see it, to be honest. Never mind. Never mind. Apparently Hector's changed his plans again. Okay. Leo is bold. Good for him. And he's heeded the call. Reinforced your own forces multiple times. We get more speed for battle infantry and increased campaign movement range, which is going to be very, very useful. Nemesis edition failed. Fine. Okay, what's this? It's a little army. That's fine. Where did... Oh, hello. Okay. Aeneas has taken out Mykonos, which has a unique building, which could be interesting.
Do not concern yourself.
Can we reach you? Yes, we can. Can we assassinate you? Lovely. Oh, cut. Phil! You had one bloody job, Phil. One bloody job. Okay, we can finally get the Labyrinth Garden. That's going to give us a Minotaur. Good. Oh, we can't reach you. I could go over here and retake this, which I do want to do, especially before bloody what's-his-face grabs it. Menelaus.
Skim the waves.
So we should be able to reach that in one turn. Boop. Lovely. Let's grab that one back. Dodge, dodge, thrust, parry, stab. And, yeah, do that. Okay, let us...
Occupy this place.
Yep, do that. Lovely. Okay, so we've now got our Harpy Fiends. Now, they should be ranking up fairly quickly because we've got the bonus for Odysseus, which increases his ranged units experience every turn. So that's good. I also want some... So we got the Ithaca Warriors. Now, unfortunately, our heavy sword skirmishers just aren't as good. The Guerrilla Stalkers, I don't know if they're better than the Hidden Ambushers. What do they do? So they're unspottable, they stalk, they snipe. Which sounds a lot like... Why the fuck are they wearing, like... that? Doesn't matter. Are they better than the... So the missile damage is 67. What does it do? Oh, it discourages. So I guess they're like harpies, basically. But the Odysseus' Midnight Runners. Now, these guys have got good melee attack, good melee defense. They've got good damage. They bonus burst large. Their armor-piercing missile attacks as well. Their flanking attack is improved. I think these are the guys we need. However, Hector's chosen ignore attacks from the flank anyway, so who the fuck knows? But worth a shot. Give it a try. Who knows? Aeneas being there is annoying, but I don't think he's a major threat at the moment. Famous last words. I want to get someone other than these light swordmen school skirmish because they're basically just garbage. Right, they are just trash. There's no point having them. I kind of want a beefy front line. I guess you've got 55 melee defense, which is better than a kick in the teeth. What do these guys have? 41. Okay, let's get rid of them. Get one of them. Simply because...
Menelaus of Sparta.
Simply because I need a slightly more tanky front line, despite the fact it's going to do fuck all against Hector's stuff. But let's try that anyway. Goods. Good. Right, Leo.
We can take them.
Well, I hope.
You may find not for the
Right, let's stab you. Let's then get... What can we pick up? Increase foreign... Gorgonals... Okay, neither of those particularly interesting. +5 critical success chance. Not super useful, but... -10% success chance to enemy agent actions. Sure, let's grab that.
I can make any problem go away.
Let's now. What are we enemy-wise? I think that this is their last settlement, basically.
Happy citizens are sure to rebel.
So we're going to just more chance of incapacitating enemy characters, more damage. That's good. What we got going on over here? I want to upgrade to this, but I need more wood. In fact, I need to just spend the turn there because we've got Nestor down here.
I'll win or die trying.
Good, well, glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. So I want to get some centaurs here. I might drop out the spear runners and get the centaurs instead because I think that's probably better.
That will never work.
Are you Abaddon? Did they not take that settlement? Or is that another settlement? Oh, that's another settlement. Okay, fine. But you've got a piddly little settlement over there, which is not, to be honest, much of a concern. So let's do... Can we do some raiding here? Get a little bit of stuff. Would be nice. Let's see. Terrify. Less morale would be quite nice. So, don't we already have the Divine Challenger ability? So this... Wait, what? So this... 30% armor piercing damage of hero, plus 2.5%. This one... Plus... So it does the same amount of armor piercing damage, but makes him attack slower. Ooh... Why? Why would I pick that? Oh, is it another 30%? I think it's another 30%. So basically attack slower, but do more damage when he does hit. I'm not massively invested in that. What's this one do? Stamina. So that reduces the stamina cost. Hero damage against spear units. Alright, let's go... I think we've already got Divine Challenge, so I'm going to go Terrify because dropping a morale penalty
Making my mark.
Sounds pretty good. Sounds pretty good. Okay, we can get the Cyclopean Citadel. No, we need to save our wood, don't we? So we can build the doobie whatsits. That's what we need to do. Also, how is my... Let's have a quick look at... We can do a hecatomb for Hera. So let's do that. I mean, extra casual replenishment rate would be quite nice. I don't know what those things are. But, sure. 27 Poseidon. 31 Ares. And 25 Hera. Perfect. Perfect. Do we know... Right. So we've got that. Do I... Okay, let's do a prayer to Poseidon. Let's do something like that. Okay, perfect. Perfect. I'm keeping an eye on Aeneas over there. I've got my eye on him. I wanted to stab him, but he did just raise Mykonos. Now, if we can just... If he wants to go and settle that, then I can just stab him and keep shanking his units until they're no longer a concern. That would be nice. Okay, Poseidon has answered our prayers. Apparently those guys are dead. Lovely. Apparently Nikipi is now affectionate. Good. And reverent. Okay. Lovely. Spent time in own territory. Okay, good. That's nice. Nice to see. We would... Is Hera here? No, I think Hera is... Hera's the next rank. So, I think you can just stick around there for a minute. That's probably fine.
I can make any problem.
Let's stab you. Murmurs of Sedition. Just keep basically doing that. Now, our prayers are answered because... Okay, these are nowhere near as bad as Hector's shit, so there is that. Right, go on, stab him. Stab him. Perfect. Indeed. Indeed I do. Okay, we're going to we're going to try and grab Mykonos. I don't know if we can... We can't quite land there, but that's fine. Because hopefully that means that for the moment, we're kind of... I don't want to say the word safe, but maybe. Let's get the Centaur training field. It's going to cost a chunk of gold, but we're making a fair chunk of gold at the moment. Anyway, we're getting some replenishment here as well, which is quite nice. What do we have here? So, nothing particularly interesting there yet. We're going to keep shanking these guys until there's nothing left. And then we're going to fuck them up. A critical success. Lovely. We're still, like, Achaean influence is so slow. Okay, we can do something like that. I would like a little bit more gold. You know what? I don't know about the deposits, because by the time I kind of managed to grab a gold settlement, pretty much all the gold was gone. And I like, at this point in the game, I mean, we're not even turn 100 yet, and most of the, I would say pretty much all the gold deposits are probably gone at this point. So it kind of just turns into a, well, I guess gold is a, like, why not just make it a resource that's tough to get, rather than, like, unless you could get research, or you could spend additional resources to uncover additional deposits, maybe. Maybe that would be the way forward. But yeah, I don't, I'm not convinced about the limited gold resource deposits mechanic. It feels... I don't feel like it's very balanced, because I'm fairly sure the world has not just run out of gold. Right, we can still find some gold, right? Whereas apparently, during the Trojan War, we just ran out. Didn't have, like, we had it for a week, and then no more gold. That was it. Hello, what do you want? You want to give me some wood. I'm actually getting 2k wood a turn, so I'm going to say no. Thanks, though, but bring our peoples together close. Well, I'm alright, thanks, mate. Kind of you to offer, though. Oh, for fuck's sake. Where is this? Morpia. Who the fuck are you? Oh, you guys. Is this my gold mine thingy? I can't even see. What do I think? I mean, you're just a bunch of Anatolian youths, so I think we can win this. There's a lot of these lads, but I think we're okay. We're not in a settlement though. Apparently we're outside the settlement. I don't quite know why, considering they attacked us, but fine, I guess. I'm not 100% sure why we're outside the settlement. Maybe the settlement isn't big enough. Not 100% sure. Anyway, it's going to be tougher, but I'm feeling pretty good about this. So we've got our young spears on top of the hill over here. Got our hero. Our hero has been doing a little bit of plinking away. And we've got some Anatolian news coming in for the flank. Now, on our flank, we have our island skirmishers, which means as soon as they decide to start coming in comes the javelins. Pretty much our saving grace is bloody javelins. As bloody always. So although we're getting attacked on the flank over here, they're taking horrendous damage as these javelins come flying in. And also our skirmisher general doing some damage as well. You can see these lads taking a lot of damage. We do have a unit of Anatolian news coming around the flank over here. That's going to be a bit of a problem. We need to keep an eye on that. But otherwise, just need to keep those javelins going. Our islanders are holding the line for the moment, but it won't last forever. Basically, we need our javelins to do their good work. I need to get my general into combat here to keep these lads away from my javelins, and then they will then go and try and attack him, and then we can throw javelins at them. Like this. Lots of delicious javelins. And yeah, these Anatolian those getting a little bit close for my liking. We have managed to free up this flank. You can see these units breaking, which means we can get our young spears around and into the back of these Anatolian youths. Our islands is still holding on for the moment, but they are shaken and apparently attacked in the flank. Our Achaean slingers also doing some good damage over there. I probably should have pulled them back a little bit. Anatolian youth, yeah, with our javelins are managing to keep these units at bay, mostly thanks to my general sort of like tanking them, although he's also taking a few javelins in the back. But that's fine. Slingers continuing to rain fire down. We've managed to get a nice little surround there. These guys taking... yeah, losing decisively. There we go. So they are taking quite a lot of damage. But our islanders are fleeing. That's bad. Plus a number of units actually coming back to the fight. These guys apparently... now, this is a... I don't know if this is a bug or what, but it says these guys are broken. Their morale is minus 16. You'll notice that they're not broken, though. They are just charging us until the last possible second, when they then break. There we go, they're now shattered. There we go. Okay, more javelins into the back of these Anatolian youths. Perfect. Skirmisher racking up the kills as well. Things are looking very dicey here. They've got a surround on us. They're attacking our slingers as well. Lots of our units looking quite tattered. You can see these guys now running away. Oof, that's bad. We're also running low on javelins. We have managed to shatter those guys, though. Now, because we've run out of javelins, I mean, the only thing we can do is just bring the skirmishers in to try and, well, last-ditch attempt, basically. Last-ditch, just throw everything we've got. I mean, we've both taken horrendous damage. We've managed to whittle down significantly more of them than they have of us. Island skirmishers charging in, trying to lend some assistance. Our forces are starting to rally. You can see our young spears there coming back to the fight, which means we can now bring them in. Our skirmishers can hold the line for long enough, then our spears can get into the back of the Anatolian youths, and maybe we can turn the tide. managed to shatter those guys as well, so our skirmisher can now come back and start shooting the Anatolian youths in the rear. Here come our young spears. Getting a really nice charge there. Stab, stab, stab. Stab, stab, stab. Stab, stab, stab. More young spears coming in. These guys are now sandwiched. You can see they are wavering. They've been attacked in the rear. These units are shattering. Mass rout. A mass rout has just happened thanks to our charge on the rear of these units. Another unit has come back to the fight, but we just need to chase these guys off. We need to keep chasing. We can't let them rally again. And more of our units are actually coming back and coming to help out, which is really, really good. Our hero is trying to plink away at the enemy commander. He just took an arrow to the face. He was like, what? What? What the fuck happened? Okay, a mass rout of enemy forces. There we go. We've managed. Lots of them are shattered. See, all these ones with the skulls there shattered. They won't rally. The ones with the little running man, though, are just broken. They will, given half the chance, return back to the fight. So we need to make sure we're still chasing them. If they've got units chasing them, they won't have the time to rally, basically. So we just need to keep chasing them, keep prodding them, and hopefully do enough damage to them to shatter the unit once and for all. Now, our general is not particularly good against their general. On the other hand, their general is a commander who is not particularly a melee fighter either. So basically, this is like watching two people just slap each other lightly, not really doing much damage to each other. His stats are bad. My stats are bad. Basically, we're pretty much even, to be honest. And we're chucking stones at both of them. It's like, fuck off. Just fuck off. Okay, fine, good. We've managed to shatter another unit of Anatolian youths, and we're all now swarming this last one. There we go. They're shattered as well. They're out of here. Now, despite the fact that they've only got one unit out of 1,620 left, which is their general, it still says the battle is fairly balanced. That's bollocks, of course. So we just need to get our lads in here to sort of swarm him, and he'll suddenly realise that maybe things have got a bit pear-shaped.
Save your breath for the fight.
Honestly, it's the most pointless thing ever. However, we have managed to save the settlement, which is a big plus. Once again, javelins save the day. It was close, but I'll take that. Apparently Hector's changed his plans again. Poseidon's anchors... Oh, good. So Troy's walls should be down fairly soon. Not that I can do much about that. A close victory over there. Where the fuck did you come from? What's the problem? Right, let's repair that stuff. Did you die? Where was it? Merope. No, I don't know. Who cares? Not a big deal. Right, okay. Looks like Sparta's setting sail, so that's good. We're going to stab you. That's good. Then I'm going to come and I'm going to fuck you up, mate. Unfortunately, our harpies were spotted, so we've had to pull them back. But that's okay, because this should be a fairly easy battle, to be honest. These Dardian mob are pretty bad. I bet they're cheap. They're expendable. When expendable is one of the upsides of your unit, you have to question what's your point. So our chariots are running down the enemy right flank. You can see their general is actually just a melee infantry unit, so it should be fairly easy to kill. I mean, we massively outclass this army pretty easily, so this is just going to be absolute carnage. You can see our harpies on the right flank whittling down the mob over here, while the Spartoi slam into the flank of the mob and instantly break them. It's just gone. They're out of here. They're like, nope, we choose life. We're out of here. There's still some units in the centre, sort of like trying to duel us, but it's pointless. Absolute pointless. The chariots are road killing anything that gets in our way.
At them!
Racking up the kills. I mean, you can just watch the kill count go up as they just mow down people. Chariots are very, very potent, but they're not invincible. I think people think that they just run around murdering everyone. It's like, yeah, in the early game, sure. Against heavy infantry? Yeah, not so much. And once they get stuck into combat, they go down like a ton of bricks. Some mob over here, which is... I don't know why this mob is apparently so good. Because they look... I guess they're just cheap. They're expendable, they're cheap. Apparently, maybe Aeneas is just about, like, cheap, crappy units. Maybe? Don't know. But basically, they ain't going to stand up to our heavy sword skirmishers. Plus, you know, more forces coming in from the back as well to help out, including the Spartoi. And there we go. They're routing as well. Absolute slaughter. Which makes up for the whole Hector battle. Okay, that was significantly easier to deal with. That was kind of soothing after bloody Hector. Right, let's... Do I want to occupy this? Alright. Sure, why not? What do we actually have here, special-wise? We have the Oracle of Apollo. So, plus 50% resources, this province, and favour to Apollo. I'm not really into Apollo, to be honest, but I guess that's fine. So who owns the rest of this province? The wine people. No Agira.
Looks like a waste of time to me.
And you don't particularly like me. Nor do... Oh. Well, you don't like anyone, really. As long as you don't declare war on me, I don't really care. I'm not that bothered, to be honest. Not that bothered. Okay. Got defences here. That's good. One turn before we've got the Labyrinth, which is also very, very good.
Those who oppose me, they won't.
Let's do Members of Sedition. I'm using the peace people the wrong way round, but never mind. You know, we're still doing some stuff.
I've got what it takes.
I think what we'll do is we'll wait a couple of turns and then we will go and see if we can potentially just sack that city, just burn it down. Because that way we can, hopefully my allies will take it, and then I think they can concentrate on dealing with Hector. And I can concentrate on taking these islands, maybe, given enough time. Maybe knocking out some other guys who don't like me very much. But at least you know, we haven't lost anything this episode. So that's something, I guess. And there seems to be a lot of Spartans heading this direction. In the direction of Troy. So that's, you know, it looks like they're launching a naval invasion. So that's good. Maybe they'll keep Hector at bay for a couple of turns. But we'll have to see. And that'll have to wait until next time. So thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you in the next episode.